What's up guys, cubing here, back again. What's up guys, cubing here, back cubing here, back again. What's up guys, cubing here, back again with another video. Oh my goodness! What's up guys, cubing here, back again with another video. In this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to solve a 2x2 using beginner's method. Alright, so the first step is obviously going to be to scramble the cube. So this is what it's going to be. R, U prime, R prime, F2, R2, U prime, F prime, R2, U2, F prime, U2, R. Alright, so now that we've got the scramble done, I'm going to start looking for white pieces that will line up easily. So I have a line of 2 pieces of white here and 2 white pieces there. So right now I can just turn this one so it's like that and then turn it up. So now we have 3 white pieces there. And then now all I need to do is insert this white piece right there. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to move this out of the way, because if I turn this down then that one is moved onto the bottom and then we can't insert that. So what I'm going to do is move this out of the way, so now when we turn this down it doesn't do anything to that one, and then now we just move that one back and then turn that up. Okay, so for this one we got lucky, because normally you'll have to solve this first layer here, but once we solved the white side it was already solved. So now once we've done that we just go straight to the yellow side, and don't worry, I will be doing another solve to show you guys how to solve the top layer. But for now let's solve the yellow side. So there's 3 different situations, or I think 4 different situations that can happen. So there's this where the yellow side, or where the yellow pieces are on the outside, and so you want to have that facing towards you, so like, or facing outwards. You want to have those facing outwards, and then you want them to be close to you. So I don't want them to be farther away from me. I want them to be closer. And so sometimes the second situation is there'll be a yellow piece there, so those 2 yellow pieces will be back on the sides there, and then it doesn't really matter which way you hold it as long as they're on the outside over there. And another situation is there'd be 2 yellow pieces up here and then 2 yellow pieces here, and you would face the 2 yellow pieces that are on the top layer right here. You would face those towards you, not away from you. And then the last one is there would be 1 yellow piece on the top, and all the other yellow pieces will be somewhere else on the top layer. And so you'll have the 1 yellow piece on your left, so it'll be right here. I'll hold it like this, and I want it close to me again. So I don't want it to be like far away like that. I want it to be close to me, and I want it on my left. So now that I've showed you all the different situations that can happen, I'll show you the algorithm so we can solve the yellow side. So let's go R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R. Okay, so it didn't solve the yellow side yet. Sometimes you'll have to do the algorithm more than some other times. Sometimes it'll solve it right away. But so now we have yellow pieces on the outside, so I'm going to face those outwards and hold it closer to me. So now let's go, same algorithm, R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. And so now we have the yellow piece on the top, so I'm going to hold that to my left side, and I'm going to have it closer to me. So let's do that algorithm again. R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. Okay, so now that we have the yellow side solved, let's move on to the next step. So there's one last algorithm that we have to know to solve the rest of this cube. And so, as you can see, there is 1 full side here, and then 2 sides with 3 pieces solved, and then one side with 2 pieces solved. Sometimes this top layer will be turned like that, and then you just gotta line it up so that there's one side solved, 2 sides with 3 pieces solved, and the one side with 2 pieces solved. So what we're looking for right now is the side that is the least solved. So that is obviously the side with 2 pieces solved. So we're going to face that one towards us, and we are going to do this algorithm. L prime, U, R prime, D2, R, U prime, R, D2. And then once we've done that, all we got to do is turn this up and then line it up. And then the cube is solved. Okay, we're going to do one more solve because last time we got a layer skip, and so then you guys won't know how to do that step if we don't do another solve. So the scramble is going to be F2, R2, U prime, R2, U2, F prime, R2, F2, R. So once again, our first step is to look for white pieces, and so right here we have 3 white pieces, and so all we need to do is insert this white piece because it's not on the bottom, so it'll be easier to insert. So this one is really simple. I can tell this white piece needs to go there. So if I turn this one down, that doesn't work, and then if I move this out of the way and I turn it down and I still try, it still doesn't work because it's not the right side. So let's turn that back like this. So now I know that I need to turn this side down, and then this one will line up. So let's do that, and so now we have the white side solved. So like I said before, we need to have the 2 red, or not, it won't always be red, but right now we have 2 red pieces, and so you'll always end up with 2 pieces of the same color, and so we're just going to keep that on our left. So I'm going to put that on my left, and so now I'm looking for pieces that are across from each other. So I have orange pieces here that are across from each other. So what I need to do is get this orange piece back here, right there. So what we're going to do is turn this back part here. We're going to turn that and then lift this piece up now. So I'll go back. So I have the 2 orange pieces across from each other. So I'm going to turn this orange piece down and then bring it up. So now these 2 orange pieces are lined up, and there's 2 white pieces there, and then 2 white pieces here. So I'm going to just turn those white pieces up. So as you can see, nothing happened because this step is only setting up the next step. So if you don't do this step, the next one won't work. But like we had in the solve before, sometimes you will not have to solve this top layer, but this time we do. Okay, so now what I'm looking for again is these 2 pieces here, and they are orange this time, so I'm just going to keep those on my left. And so now I'm looking for pieces as following, like these green ones here. So they're right there, and I need to get this green piece right there. So what I'm going to do is turn this down towards me. So now it's there, and then I'm going to turn it to the back once. So now it's back there, and the other green piece is right here. And so that one needs to get right there. And so now all I need to do is turn that up. Now you can see that we only have 3 white pieces there, and so now we need to find the other white piece, and so it was back here on the bottom layer, and so we need to turn it, and we just need to insert it. So to insert it when it's on the bottom layer like that, so I need to get this white piece there. So what I need to do is arrange it so it's at the bottom of where it needs to go, and then I'm going to turn this down, so now this white piece back here is on the bottom layer instead of right on the bottom. And so now I need to move this so that when I turn this back up, it doesn't affect this white piece there. And so now I need to just put this white piece in there. So I'm going to move, so if I try to turn this piece down, then this white piece is not in the right position, so I just need to move it out of the way. Turn that down, and then now line it up. So now that we've got the first layer and the white side here, let's move on to the next step. Now that we've done the white side as well as the first layer, we're going to flip the cube completely upside down, and we're going to solve the yellow side. So right here, there's the yellow pieces on the outside, and then the two other yellow pieces are on top. So all we need to worry about is these yellow pieces right here, so we need to face them outwards, and we want them closer to us instead of far away like this. So we want them close. And we're going to do this algorithm. R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. So now you can see so we have two yellow pieces here, and then the other two are back here. So all we need to worry about is these two yellow pieces right here again, and we need to face them on the outside and closer to us. And we're going to do the same algorithm. R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. So now we have the yellow piece on the top, so we're going to put it to our left, on the left side of us, and we're going to have it closer to us as well, and we're going to do the same algorithm once again. R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. Now that we have the yellow side solved, we're going to move on to the next step. So on this step, sometimes you will end up with having three pieces solved like this on every single side, like on there. You'll have three pieces on every single side, and then one piece that is wrong on every single side. And that way, you'll have to do the algorithm that we're going to do in a bit. You'll just have to do it twice instead of once like we have now. So if you have three pieces on each side that are solved, then you'll have to do this algorithm twice. And so, but we don't have to do that. We'll just have to do this once. And so once you're at this step, sometimes this might be turned like that, and so you'll just have to turn it back so it's lined up. And so we're looking for the side that is the least solved. So that is this side, because these all have three pieces. This has three pieces, and this one has the full side solved. So this is the least solved side. So now the algorithm that we're going to do is L prime, U, R prime, D2, R, U prime, R prime, D2, and then we're going to turn it up and line it up. So now the cube is solved, and I hope this helped you, and so now hopefully you guys can learn how to solve the cube, and I hope you guys enjoy solving this cube. Alright, now that you guys know how to solve it, I'm going to show you guys what it looks like when you're going faster now. So we'll scramble it. Okay, that should be good. So I'll inspect now. Inspecting. Let's go.